We're getting some data back up on how Americans are responding to the protests all across the nation tonight. Our 18 News Washington correspondent Joe Khalil reporting from Washington tonight on how the public views these race relations and the protests and, of course, the president.
After days of protest following the death of George Floyd, more than half of Americans say race relations haven't improved since the 1960s.
It was very surprising to see that a majority of people think that they're either the same or worse.
That's according to the Nexstar Emerson College poll released Wednesday. Spencer Kimball, polling director, says the poll shows clear signs of a divided nation.
Only 43% of the country said that they trust the police. Those are the people that we train our children to go speak to in case of a problem. That's something I think we have to address as a society.
Almost 46% of those polled approve of the protests, while nearly 38% disapprove. And on President Trump's handling of the situation, about 47% of Americans don't approve, compared to about 36% who support how the president responded to the death of George Floyd. Although Kimball says the president's response hasn't impacted his overall approval numbers.
Voters may be perturbed by some of his actions and activities, but at the end of the day, when they have to cast their ballot, they may still vote for him.
But there were a few points on which the vast majority of Americans agreed. About 90% of people say the officer who killed George Floyd should be prosecuted for it.
And it cuts by party, by race, by age, by religion. Everybody is in agreement that what the officer did was wrong.
Kimball says if Americans are looking for a reason to be hopeful, a majority of respondents say they believe race relations will improve in the future. In Washington, I'm Joe Khalil.